Hi again, 11 minutes before 7. That massive fire at the Full Throttle Bar in Sturgis, South Dakota last week has been ruled an accident. Investigators can say they're certain now that the fire originated in the main part of the bar. The bar was considered the biggest biker bar in the world and was a centerpiece of the annual rally every August.
A very good Tuesday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedone. We're just getting started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day.
It's coming up on 1 year since NDSU student Tom Bierson was found dead in Moorhead, and 12 months of heartache and healing for his family and friends.
Yeah, we recently sat down with Tom's mom and dad, and they told us that they are hoping for new leads to bring their son's killer to justice. They also say that they've been working hard at not letting the great sadness overcome them and trying to find a more positive outlook in their lives.
You're not prepared to know what you're going to do, how you're going to handle that, and let alone everything that follows that. It's a blur.
Tom's parents have started a foundation in their son's name, which will support scholarships in basketball at Sartell High School, as well as work on improving security on campuses.
Now, if you'd like to see our entire interview with Debbie and Greg Bierson, just head to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. There might be a new snag in the search for a new UND nickname. The Bismarck Tribune is reporting that former Bismarck Mayor Marlon Hackinson registered trade names for several of the Fighting Sioux replacement options under consideration.
Hackinson says that he registered the names Fighting Hawks, Nodaks, and North Stars with the North Dakota Secretary of State in order to prevent UND from using them. Now, he did try to register the other two names that are among the 5 finalists, but there are some conflicts with those, so those were not granted. Now, UND spokesman Peter Johnson says that Hackinson's actions should not prevent the nickname selection process from going forward.
It's now 6:51. Time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we start with meteorologist Lisa Green, and you can feel that it's a lot warmer and kind of muggy out there when you step out the door.
That's for sure. You're going to feel it today. We're enjoying a really mild start to the day. You won't need the coat. You'll probably want to wear some shorts and flip-flops as you leave this morning because temperatures are already starting around 70 degrees in Fargo, Moorhead, and will just continue rising from there on your hourly forecast. Notice as temperatures rising into the 70s, upper 70s by lunchtime, and then soaring back into the mid to some upper 80s today. One other thing we're going to be contending with is the wind. Wind speeds steady in the 20s and gusting into the 30s by the afternoon. And we'll deal with those strong winds throughout the daytime hours, especially again in the afternoon hours. So warm, muggy, and windy for today. This morning, a beautiful sunrise starting here with 70 degrees currently in Fargo. That dew point is 63. That's that uncomfortable range we're in. Wind out of the south-southeast at 15 miles per hour, and Moorhead is at 68 degrees. Looking across the region, most of us in the 60s. We're in the mid-60s over in Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls. Some 50s, though. We're in the cooler air up toward Grand Forks at 54 and 55 in Langdon, 57 in Devil's Lake. We'll see that warm air continue surging into the Northern Valley today, too, and you'll warm up as well. We're clear for most areas, but we do have some clouds pushing into the Devil's Lake Basin and Jamestown as well. That's where we'd expect to see a chance for some sprinkles, maybe a thunder shower this afternoon, but a better chance for some scattered to isolated storms will be late tonight in the overnight hours in the Devil's Lake area. We all have a chance for an isolated storm, but the best bet will be northeastern North Dakota. Wednesday, 82 degrees our high temperature, so we hang on a little bit longer to this warmer air. But Thursday, another round of storms rolls in, this one looking better for more of us to see that rain and thunder shower activity. And that'll bring in some cool air for Friday, but just in time for the weekend. Back into the 70s, a high of 72 degrees on Saturday. Time now for traffic on the ones. Here's the Valley Today's Al Ahmet.
Busy out here this morning, Lisa. I am eastbound on Interstate 94. Eastbound traffic tends to be steady to moderate, but westbound traffic is approaching heavy. No two ways about that. Pretty darn busy out here. There's a stalled vehicle. I don't know if it's long term or if it's just a short stop, but there's a van sitting with its tailgate open just west of the Rainbow Bridge on westbound Interstate 94. Make sure you're looking out for that this morning if you're headed out that way. Interstate 29 traffic pretty darn thick as well, heaviest northbound. Drive carefully today and always. Al Ahmet Valley Today traffic.
6:54 as we turn back to your news headlines this Tuesday morning. 2 people are behind bars after an alleged crime spree that started at the Radisson Hotel in downtown Fargo. A woman called police over the weekend saying that someone had stolen her purse, and while she was looking for a car in the parking lot, she realized that was gone too.
Police arrested 32-year-old Ashley Bigelke and 24-year-old Dustin Henriksen driving the stolen car. Investigators believe the pair also broke into the victim's house. Hendrickson and Bigelke are charged with vehicle theft and possession of stolen property. Fargo City Commissioners are looking at 2 locations for parking ramps in the downtown area. One will cost at least $10 million. One's at Robert Street and 2nd Avenue North near the post office. The other at the Schumacher Goodyear location at 4th Avenue North and Broadway. City Commissioners say there's the possibility of using revenue generated from public parking payments to pay for at least one ramp.
The Minnesota DNR is asking for public comments about its environmental impact statement for the proposed FM diversion project, which can't move forward until that statement is finished. Now, the draft impact statement shows properties that will likely be affected by the diversion and the proposed plans from the DNR to try and lessen some of those impacts. A public meeting about the draft is being held Wednesday, October 14th from 5 to 10 p.m. at the Courtyard by Marriott in Moorhead. There will be a formal presentation at 7 that will be followed by a public input session. Well, if you'd like to get your name on a proposed aquatic center for West Fargo, it will cost you. School district leaders last night set the naming rights for that center at $1 million.
The facility is part of a district-wide building plan, and school district officials hope the naming rights will offset some of the cost. Voters head to the polls November 17th to decide a $98 million bond referendum that will pay for the aquatic facility, a 2-sheet ice facility, 2 new elementary schools, a new transportation center, and a central kitchen. Target is ending a program that has given millions of dollars to schools across the U.S. Since 1997, it's estimated the Take Charge of Education project has given more than $430 million to tens of thousands of schools. Target is shifting its focus to health and wellness programs. The education program ends on May 14th.
Well, if you didn't stay up late to watch the first Vikings game of the regular season, you didn't miss much. And if you have Adrian Peterson on your fantasy team, you probably lost that game too. Minnesota was looking for their 4th straight win over the 49ers, and things started well. Check it out, the Vikes blocking a field goal early, but that was pretty much it for the highlights. Adrian Peterson was playing for the first time in nearly a year after legal issues. He managed just 31 yards on the ground. The offensive line, not much better for Teddy either. The Vikings scored just 3 points. The Purple lose 20-3 in their regular season opener. They host Detroit at home on Sunday. Well, it has the newest, biggest, and best types of farm equipment. We must be talking about the annual Big Iron Farm Show.
And it's a very big year this year. They're celebrating their 35th anniversary. Valley Today's Christy Larson joins us live from the Red River Valley Fairgrounds with more. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, guys. You know, things are just about to get started here. The pancake feed starts at 7:30, and then you can enjoy the Big Iron Farm Show at 9 o'clock this morning. And we have Jody here with us, who's not only an organizer, assistant general manager, you're also going to be a pancake catcher for us.
So we're going to have a little contest.
A little contest, but let's talk again about what people can enjoy at this farm show.
You know, we got about 600 vendors, 900 exhibit spaces. Come on out and see anything you want to see with agriculture. It's all about the seed. It's all about the technology. We have sprayer demonstrations going on, everything that you can ask any question to these people and you get the answers.
I mean, you guys have a lot of big name exhibitors who came and set up booths. They're going to be here all 3 days, and they really want to get their products out there, and they even have a lot of good deals going on.
Oh, they do. This is where you do a lot of your next year's planning for your farming. So come on out here and just, you know, start talking to everybody, and then you start buying.
And we want to remind everyone of those times, 9 o'clock this morning until 5 o'clock. That's the same for Wednesday, and then on Thursday it's 9 until 4. And we've mentioned that pancake breakfast. We're going to see if Jody can catch a couple pancakes here. We'll just see if Jim's ready, but we just want to remind you that pancake breakfast is free. You can do a free will donation thanks to North Star Genetics. And here we go, Kyle and Lisa. We're going to see if Jim can throw one all the way over here to Jody. Again, Big Iron Farm Show. Woo! Oh, almost.
So close.
This week.
We saw Jim warming up in the background. He was getting that arm loose.
Oh,
Boom.
there we go.
That's
impressive.
That's a throw and catch right there. Wow.
The warm-up helped. Christy Larson reporting live. What are they doing with the pancakes that are dropping on the floor?
Sending them back here, unfortunately.
Extra syrup. We won't taste it. Anything from the ground. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. 14% of people have borrowed this from a friend.
The answer, thank goodness, not
a toothbrush.
But it is a swimsuit. I can see that. I borrowed a swimsuit from a friend before.
Nope. That's my answer.
I think it's a lot easier for guys.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
So you might want to put on the swimsuit today.
Hey, yeah, it's a good day for swimming. Maybe you still got your pool going. Maybe you're out at the lake. Look at this temperature by the afternoon, 87 degrees. Very warm and muggy, too.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Tuesday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.